what's going on, guys? Recoil here, and today I wanted to talk about Modern Warfare 3, and it's my review on Modern Warfare 3. And I know a lot of people are gonna say that I am too harsh on this game, but I'm sorry. I've always had kind of a past hate for Call of Duty. I mean, I'll get into that a little bit, but actually, Modern Warfare 3 wasn't as bad as I expected for one reason, but most of my predictions were right. Sorry, I'm sounding like I'm breathing hard, by the way. But anyways, I have a written review up on alphageekstation.com in case any of you are kind of new to the channel. It's a forum page. I need to start posting that link in the description again. A forum page that I'm a moderator on, and then it's a really fun community. Like, there's a bunch of other gamers. We post reviews, we post exclusives of games. We pretty much talk about anything. And it's really fun. There's just general discussion. There's a whole, like, YouTube channel for it. But that's not what I'm talking about today. So you guys can go click on the written review if you want to visit that forums. Anyways, I may as well just give up my rating right straight off the bat. And I gave my MW3 a 6.5 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 7 out of 10, but it bugged me at the beginning because I'll just reference a lot to this written review here. After a few hours, I wasn't surprised to see my disappointed. Let me rephrase that. I wasn't not surprised to see myself disappointed with some aspects of the game. I'm not gonna read this word for word, but that was word for word. It's exactly how I predicted. Man, I can't talk. It's like every COD game. There's camping. They said it would be fixed, and it's not completely fixed. Sure, maybe it's a little bit reduced, but especially the first match I was in, it seems like it was just as much as Modern Warfare 2, it was just as much as Black Ops. I mean, I don't really think that they made point streaks. They made point streaks were supposed to encourage objective playing because if you played the objective, you got points, and it's not all about kill streaks. And then you collect dog tags of campers and stuff. But it still didn't work completely, and I'll show clips of it right now of Nova's video. It's kind of a funny video that shows people just camping, and the reason why, and I've been saying this for a while now, maybe not in my videos, but I was saying it to a ton of people. It's because of the maps. And I kind of said this before on the forum before, and I kind of misphrased what I wanted to say. I didn't really say it right. It's not the map size necessarily. Sure, small maps are easier to camp on. But the main thing for me, I think it's all the buildings, how crammed in it is. There's so many crammed in buildings, and that leaves a ton of corners for people that people won't check, and they'll just easily be camped and killed on. I'm not really sure what the phrase is for that, but it's kind of ridiculous, and it's the reason why I think, hands down, is the maps. Now, I also think that the Battlefield 3 maps would be a lot better in Modern Warfare because they're more open. And again, that's not necessarily larger maps are better, but they're just more open. They don't have as many buildings, and that just takes down camping completely. I mean, I guess they try to, with these point streaks and dog tags, they try to disencourage camping. What I think they need to do is just take away the possibility of camping. Anyways, moving on. There was one positive of this game that kind of really surprised me, which was the Spec Ops, the survival, and that was something that I really liked. I really enjoyed. If you don't know what it is, it's basically it's kind of like zombies in the Treyarch games, which there are people and dogs and guys in juggernaut suits that come in waves, and you get money for killing them, and then you can buy guns with the money and upgrades with the money. It was really fun. That's one of the things of the game that I said was a favorite part of the game for me, was this survival Spec Ops. I'm not sure if you can play online, but I do know you can play like a split screen option. Excuse me. That's the thing that I really enjoyed about the game. A lot of people are going to be wondering about the story. Yes, this probably will have some spoilers, so if you don't want to know what happens in the campaign, I've already played through it. The campaign is usually it's usually a pretty good thing for me in Call of Duty. I really enjoy them usually, but there's always a few complaints. The reason why I'm enjoying them is because they're just such intense scenes, the change of pace. from, being stealthy to running out and just being completely crazy. I mean, I think it's great and the change of scenery and everything. But the two complaints I have every year, and it's never changed with COD, is first of all, it's a little bit, or not a little bit, it's a lot too short. It needs to be longer, just ends so abruptly. And the second thing is there's too much repetitiveness, and by that I mean pretty much all you do is in COD games is you're in a chopper shooting a gunner, or you're just mowing down people, or you breach a place, or you set a C4 on something. It never has really changed, and I mean, all I want to see in the campaign is something new to do. Maybe we could interrogate a person for information. I don't know, anything just besides killing people and planting bombs on something, because that's not all that happens in war. Um, but that is pretty much all that happens in the campaign of COD. But I did like the scenery in the campaign this year. On the forum, I post some screenshots. There's one moment where you're underwater, another time where you're in a helicopter, another time when you're in a plane and it's crashing, and everyone's like floating up in air because of the lack of gravity, and you're shooting guys. I should have showed that screenshot on the forum, but it's a really cool change of scenery to an invading city. I really like that about COD. That's what I like. But the one thing I would like is more variety, not so much repetitiveness, and I like it to be a little bit longer because it just always seems so abrupt to me. I mean, I can beat it within like 2 hours usually. Um, but overall, I do not like this game because I don't really like any COD, and it's for the multiplayer. I mean, the Spec Ops and campaign are great, but the main thing about COD is multiplayer, and if I don't want to play a game that takes no skill, and that the reason why it takes no skill is because you can just camp and do good. I don't know. I can't really explain it in words necessarily. I tried to explain it 1,000 times to all the people who love COD, but it just takes no skill. Well, it takes some skill, but it doesn't take skill if you do certain like OP overpowered tactics, which are camping and guns. Which I realized they tried to stop it with the dog tags, but they didn't completely stop it. They just need to change the maps, in my opinion, because the top priority for them should be, all right, we need to make sure this game takes skill, that there's no cheap way to kind of, I don't know, dominate the game. And I think they looked at camping first, and I really do think that they had the best idea in mind to get rid of camping, but I really don't think that it worked as much as they thought it would. Again, they tried to encourage people not to. I think they just need to take the possibility away completely. But that's it on this game. And again, it is a 6.5 out of 10 total for me. I didn't play more than, oh gosh, a few hours of the multiplayer without getting frustrated. I didn't realize that there was a ton of new cool features, like ranking up your own gun, stuff like that. People are gonna say I'm too harsh in this game, but it's just still it's frustrating to see people that are so bad can dominate the game. Um, so again, 6.5 out of 10. That's my opinion, and I post a lot of the reviews on the forum that, again, I'll link it in the description. I did a review on Batman Arkham City, but I'm not going to do a video on Batman Arkham City. I'll just do a video from time to time on reviews. I'll do reviews kind of spread out. But go ahead and sign up for the forums. The forums are really fun. And the mods are active on it and stuff. And I am a mod on the YouTube section and on the game review section. So yeah, just go ahead and sign up. It's free. It may be a seed because it says donate, but you don't have to donate at all. It's a free site. I made a video about it a while ago, but it was kind of a long time ago I made a video about it. So this is just a quick review. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed more reviews. Just let me know what you think about the whole review idea. I try to find as much gameplay as I can for in the background, but yeah, hopefully I'll find enough gameplay clips to kind of match what I'm talking about. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.